this painting started as one giant explosion of flowers. But hidden inside are tiny black cats and the little cozy stories. Keep looking closely because every corner changes the scene. You can also download the 16:9 wallpaper and coloring line art on Coffee. At the very beginning, honestly, I already knew I wanted the center of this whole painting to feel overwhelming in a good way. Like just this giant explosion of flowers right in the middle of the screen. So I started with really loose color blocking first, no line art in the beginning because I wanted the flowers to feel natural and flowing instead of controlled. I used pinks, oranges, soft purples, greeny yellows, and just started stacking huge flower shapes on top of each other. And at this stage, I'm not thinking about details at all yet. I'm mostly thinking about weight and silhouette, like where does the eye land first? Which flowers feel heavier? Which petals should stretch outward? I also wanted different flower personalities inside the bouquet. Some flowers are large and rounded like peonies. Some are thin and sharp. Some are tiny clusters. Some are long petals bending outward. So even before the details, I wanted the bouquet itself to already feel layered and alive. And because the flowers are the main visual focus, I kept adding more and more overlapping shapes so your eyes kind of sink into the center first before discovering everything else around it. Once the big shapes were placed, that's when I started building the color depth. This is honestly one of my favorite parts because the whole bouquet starts feeling less flat and more luminous. I kept glazing colors into each other using smudging and layered brushstrokes. Like some petals have warm orange underneath with pink on top. Some areas shift from lavender into dark magenta. Some flowers have yellow highlights hidden underneath cooler colors. And that mixing is what makes the bouquet feel dense instead of looking like an isolated object. Then after the color blending stage, I went back in with very thin brush lines to suggest the petal movement. Not outlining everything completely, but just enough to guide the eye. I especially like doing this around the darker purple petals because those shapes help break apart the soft pink flower nearby. And I also started sneaking in different plant types here. There are lily shapes, heart-shaped leaves, small clusters flowers, long narrow petals. I wanted the bouquet to feel collected over time instead of perfectly organized. Then after the flowers started became really detailed, suddenly the black cat shapes became much more visible. And I actually changed my mind during the process. At first, one of the cats was supposed to be a tabby cat with fur texture and stripes. But once I added it, I realized there were already too many detailed textures competing with the flowers. So I simplified the cat into a solid black silhouette instead. And weirdly, it became much stronger visually, because now your eye discovers the cat after looking at the flowers. The cats become hidden shapes instead of the main object, and I really like that feeling. One cat is pulling at the red book while the person behind is trying to read it. It's such a cat owner moment, honestly. If you have ever had a cat, you probably know exactly this kind of interruption. And then I kept the cats mostly dark and graphic so the flowers could still carry all that visual complexity. On the other side of the composition, I added tiny framed paintings, and every single painting has a white cat character inside. Some of them are dramatic, some are giant curled mustache, some wear ridiculous sunglasses, and some have pink striped fur. I I wanted the wall to feel like this tiny secret cat gallery hidden behind the bouquet, like a little visual reward if you keep staring longer. And because the central flowers are already so busy, these tiny paintings become secondary discoveries instead of distractions. And that's also why I like this composition so much. The first impression is emotional and colorful, but the longer you stay, the more little stories appear.